Hey guys, Tara here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on road to Kharkov, playing for today. Spawning in the north, we have alrockz and pomDomz. Next Axis team, alrockz has encirclement, playing as austere, elite troops, and Jaeger armor. pomDomz is OKW, has spec ops, scavenge, and firestorm. These guys ran team alrockz rank 50, about rank 50. 2v2 Aussie, and pomDomz about rank 200 OKW. And on the other side we have GuyFawkes and DimitriTheCannonFodder, both as the Brits. GuyFawkes has mobile, assault, royal artillery and vanguard. Couldn't find his rank. DimitriTheCannonFodder has vanguard, mobile assault and special weapons. He is currently rank 6 Brits. So it looks like actually the Axis got off to a pretty good start here. They've secured most of their territory, got onto this cutoff. Causing a few issues for the Brits securing their own territory, so they're off to a really good start here. Gotta be careful, no. Dukes the arc of that Vickers. Vickers can really blast down the Kubel quickly. But now with the Vickers coming on, in fact that's double Vickers for GuyFawkes, which I do quite like if you're playing against OKW, honestly, in 2v2s. Oh god. I was like, oh, how's he gonna get out of this one? He knew he couldn't go through the arc of the Vickers, so he's trying to drive up around it, but oh well, he got a nice tour through the countryside, but ultimately ended up in flames. The Kubel did not much, honestly. Oh no. Oh, that's a sniper for alrockz, and he's going quite a lot of tier 1 units. Going to delay his tech. Now the Brits making a push onto this cutoff. This is where you need the sniper right now, and it looks like it's coming across. We've got pioneers on the flank. The submachine guns though not very powerful, not doing much damage at all. Sniper working on the Vickers. We've got tech already, so faster tech from DimitriTheCannonFodder. Much more conventional build, I'd say. He leads them nicely into that machine gun in the building. Of course, a lot harder to dodge machine guns in buildings, now that you can't see what direction they're facing anymore. Well, that did actually get cleared out. That could be a stolen Vickers. Is he going to recruit? Did he? I don't know how he didn't pick that up right there, but that was unfortunate for pomDomz. He could have had a free Vickers. Still, sniper's racking up a pretty nice kill count so far. Hasn't even been on the field for that long. Already got 5 kills. A counter sniper coming in for DimitriTheCannonFodder, and also a anti-tank gun. I think I've almost never see anybody use this building, honestly, but here you go, it's covering some territory, and always putting down a mortar pit behind it. So very passive with these machine guns. Oh, I don't know. And look at this wire, my god. Oh, that is something. That is impressive stuff. No vaulting this fence. No getting inside this door. So it does kind of lock down this building, actually. Make it very hard for the southern players to actually use. Actually, pretty impressive. A little bit of wire there. Oh, well, there is the Vickers. Oh my god. There's a lot of damage right there. Where's the sniper? It's on this side. Okay, it's on the wrong side of the map. Thought, you know, Dimitri would have put it next to the rest of his army, but apparently not. Looks like these guys tried to go for a flank with this machine gun repositioned out of this one into this one. I'm not sure the mortar pit can range that. Well, probably can, right? Some mortar pit. Yep.
Our territory.
Looks like he's got this, he set the direction of this machine gun. So it isn't changing direction to fire at this infantry section. That's why they come out of suppression right there. Also, just a terrible idea trying to chase down a sniper with infantry section. You know, these guys, very bad accuracy on the move. Top of that, you know, if they don't have their cover bonus, they're not terribly effective either, so overall just a really bad idea. And that bunker was short-lived. Nice positioning there from the 6-pounder, and getting sight from that sniper. So now the Brits are in a pretty good position. Honestly, they've pushed the Axis right back. alrockz floating quite a bit. Let's have his first scout car, and I don't think there's a counter. Oh, no, there is. Just rolling onto the field now is a 6-pounder.
We're losing a capture point.
So it's very risky to put up a mortar pit before you get a some kind of counter to the light vehicles, because you know, if alrockz was a bit quicker on his tech, he could have had 2 222s out by now and probably killed this mortar pit, in all honesty. So that's why you shouldn't get a mortar pit before you get, you know, like anti-tank or anti-tank gun or AC, because that 222 could just rush you so easily. Just knock it out. Been hunting for that sniper. Got a little bit of damage on it, but had to switch targets to the anti-tank gun, which is perhaps going to go down here. Been quite close to the base, though. I don't think it's going to fall into enemy hands. No real dramas. And yeah, that sniper's got to be careful, man, with that mortar pit sitting around. Incendiary grenade here would have been a waste. Looks like he cancelled it. And now he's going to throw filtration grenades. Just do a little bit of damage, no kills. Oh man, he's got back into this building. It's on super low, man. If I'd say about 3 mortar shells would probably kill this. That's a really bad idea to be in there at all. It's a mortar pit which can fire off shells so quickly, you know, with double, with 2 mortars in the pit. Okay, that one missed. So that one, so he's getting really lucky here. So easily could have been dead by now. Every shot's missing. This must be like close to max range. There we go. Now he's packing up. Oh my god, man. He got so lucky, man. That was like 3 misses in a row. That mortar pit. Just one of those had connected earlier. It would have been a dead pit. I mean, a dead machine gun. 6-pounder gets 2 hits off just on the very outside of its range. Down goes 222. Oh, and he popped Jaegers here, forced the machine gun to face the wrong direction. He's going to throw infiltration grenades. Oh man, that was painful. Down goes the Vickers. Let's pop brace here, but pomDomz still hasn't used his incendiary grenade yet, so he's in the alright position there. Now he tosses it. Too early though. Too early. Should have waited until brace comes off. And the infiltration grenade's too early as well. That's kind of just a waste of munitions at that stage. If you just hung around there for, you know, a couple more seconds, toss that incendiary grenade now. This infiltration grenade's now as well. Would be a lot more effective and probably could have killed the pit, honestly. Oh well. Oh, what is this? This must be one of those new Halloween skins. It's like kind of a Mexican Party of the Dead style or whatever. I don't know what it's called, sorry. Mexican stuff's not as well known in New Zealand, obviously, because we're not right next to Mexico. All you Americans. Well, the Brits have been cut off, but they still seem to have a larger section of the map. Also got a fuel cache back here. It's going to speed up their tech. I don't mind going down to the cutoff, that's a pretty good idea. And 5-man upgrade for DimitriTheCannonFodder. Oh my god, what an ISG hit. That was 3 kills. Oh, and the snipe!
The squad's gone.
Nice. Nice work there by alrockz. That was actually really, really nice. DimitriTheCannonFodder's not happy about that.
We have a mortar team available for deployment.
Well, that's definitely going to buy the allies, I mean the Axis, quite a lot of time here, taking out that sniper.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
I think the problem here with what the Axis are doing is
Territory is out of
pomDomz went
contact.
for the medic truck and alrockz only went for 1 222 and he didn't use it very well, if I'm honest. So the the Axis just didn't have any really light vehicle play at all. And I know that GuyFawkes hasn't been terribly effective with his light vehicle, but it just means that you could be even more effective with yours, right?
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Put up his tech in a very defensive spot back here. But yeah, I mean, I talk about it so many times, just much better as OKW to go for the mech truck. That way you can get the faster. Oh, is this? Oh, both Shreks connect. Down goes the AC. Man, that did absolutely nothing this game. Is this another glider coming in? They both went for the same doctrine. Oh my god. Okay, so we got double Vanguard, which is bad because one of these guys probably should have gone for the land mattress. You need that indirect fire, and wow, is the... Oh my god, this is just horrible. As one glider lands, crushes the other one. Oh mate, that is bad teamwork. The others, I mean, somebody could have put one back here, right? They both didn't have to land right on top of each other. That is bad. Well, this is random teams, so remember, those kind of things do happen. Whose was that? That was Dimitri's. So he's the culprit there. Man, pomDomz doesn't have much of an army right now. Got a lot of manpower spare though. Oh god, what was that retreat path? They were like running forwards around this cover. Probably would have died anyway though. That Vickers is starting to dish it out a bit too. Oh! Oh, nice bundle grenade. Almost could have wiped that air landing officer there. BP situation pretty close to even though. I mean, I thought The Allies have slightly larger lead than this, but they don't. They just seem to constantly be pushing though every time I look at the minimap. We seem to be in the driver's seat. A lot of fuel floating for the Brits. What's their tech like? Okay, so we don't have... We're missing company... Okay, starts it now. But yeah, both these guys really late. Makes me think maybe they're going to go straight for Hammer or Anvil. Maybe get out Commodore or Churchill as their first take. One of them should probably go Anvil because they're probably going to need the repairs for the crocodiles. And I don't know, can you still activate war speed on your allies' tanks? I know you can't do it on their, like, if they're US forces or Soviets, but does it work if they're also Brits? That used to be a thing, right? Not sure if they patched that out. Haven't tried it for a while. Haven't played any double Brits 2v2s for forever, actually, honestly. In fact, I don't know if I've played a single game as double Brits and 2v2s. Oh, this is a nice bunker positioning. Keeping that cutoff safe, that is much better than trying to put it up here. It's actually, yeah, it's working out really well for me. Double snipers now for alrockz. Does have two pieces of anti-tank. He's got the pack and the Shrek squad, so that is important. You got to have plenty of anti-tank if you want to run double snipers, because otherwise a vehicle can just chase them down so easily, and especially Brit vehicles when they get those tank commander upgrades, they have the increased sight detection for snipers. So Brit tanks so good at chasing down snipers. In fact, many people think the Cromwell's the best anti-sniper vehicle in the game, and I kind of agree because, you know, it's got 640 health, it can take a few more hits, allows you to chase a bit further.
The enemy is gaining a foothold. We are down to 300 points.
Okay, well, that's JP4 for pomDomz. Not a bad choice, especially on this map. Pretty good against Brits as well, pretty good against the, what I imagine will be the eventual crocodiles, and it looks like both these guys have spent their fuel. We've got double Cromwells coming in for Dimitri, that's late, and a Firefly actually for GuyFawkes. Okay. SG now worked its way into the range of the mortar pit, putting some barrages on it.
The Firefly is ready to give someone a bloody nose. Enemy threatening a capture point.
And the Axe is pushing quite nicely here. He's got into this garrison though, a bit further back.
The enemy cut our supply line.
This guy's not Vet 3 yet, won't have the concussion grenade, so I don't think there's really that much they can do. There's this machine gun. Here comes the Firefly. Infiltration grenades force away the engineers repairing this, so this is probably going to be a dead mortar pit. This is where, once again, teamwork should come into play. These Cromwells should be trying to defend this mortar pit with everything they have. And there's the 105 artillery from pomDomz. Forces that machine gun away. And is going to allow the Axis to take down this mortar pit. That's a good pickup, but now the Cromwell's going after the Shure HQ. And there it goes. Well, I'd say maybe that is actually better than the mortar pit going down. Obviously a lot more fuel, slightly less manpower I think. So, and that was whilst pomDomz was building his... Oh no, the pack got decrewed over here. JP4 gonna move to engage the Firefly. Cromwell's now switching over. Got a pack here though, and a Raketin. Pack didn't quite get a shot off. Cromwell's trying to circle. Oh no, he's got a destroyed main gun. Oh, and he misses at point blank range. Wow. Now things about trying to turn around. This guy should... Oh, he's popped the vehicle crew repairs. And there goes JP4. And that's a crushing blow for pomDomz because... You know, he just lost his HQ, so he can't build another tank. He really needed that JP4. And, that's just... It's just so easy to lose your truck, especially in 2v2s. I mean, imagine if either of these guys went for the special weapons where you have that big artillery strike. I know that it doesn't one-hit trucks anymore, but I mean, it doesn't take much more than it's like one hit and maybe 2 tank hits on top of that as a DHQ. So one day they will make it less punishing when you lose your OKW tech trucks, but that is not the case currently. So now pomDomz either goes for a flak panzer, or there goes a squad. Either goes for a flak panzer or puts down his mechanized truck, maybe he goes for some indirect fire, or saves for the King Tiger. As for alrockz, I mean, look at this, 300 fuel. He's gone for battle phase 2, hasn't ticked up any further, still no doctrine from him. Which is curious. Maybe he's going to go for the elephant. He's just hit 14 CPs. Got a lot of manpower as well, which kind of does suggest that he's going to call on some kind of heavy tank, right? And that's the only real one he has. Tiger Ace, I suppose, but it's 3 CPs away. Oh, these snipers right point blank with this Vet 3 infantry section. Look at how many shots connect, but he cloaks again. Oh my gosh, so many craters. These guys just permanently in cloak. Oh, whoa, the sniper got away. That is just crazy bad luck for GuyFawkes, man. It's just so easy to use snipers when the entire battlefield is light cover. Just never come out of cloak, in that whilst their snipers cloaked, man, just so powerful. Such a good camo on that. Commando's charging in. So they were going to go for a gammon bomb. There it goes. Cromwell coming forward. Oh, down goes their squad of folks. That is no good. Some Shreks here. No, they're just going to continue capping the fuel. And no, he's gone for his tech truck again. This is a pretty big surprise. It means he's not going to field any kind of vehicles for really long. I suppose he can go for some overs, but do you really need them that much when you can get Jaegers? I don't think so, right? Especially when you've got Vet 0 overs coming out against Vet 3 infantry sections with the 5-man upgrade with double LMGs. Your overs are just going to get steamrolled anyway. Not that big of an asset, honestly. This bunker continues to pay dividends. Push just got completely shut down right here. Somehow they got a gam bomb off though, cleared the variancy from that ISG, which I think was Vet 2 or Vet 3, so that's something. This is a Centaur, so Centaur Firefly combo, alright.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Centaur's, you know, pretty decent anti-inf, as we can see here, shooting through the squad pretty quickly, but very slow.
Air support is coming as requested.
Very bad top speed and acceleration, so not that good at chasing down squads. Because shooting squads can quite easily outrun them, whereas the flak panzer is a lot faster, so it can chase down squads. Well, there's the Centaur, man, just made short work of that recon plane, right? Which I think the Centaur is the best anti-air in the game. just a Halloween skin as well. It's kind of gruesome. Wow. Looks like he's firing at this firefly. Missed his first shot though, the elephant did. Oh, we've got the Mills bomb upgrade. It's a pretty rare sight. Oh, we got demo charge up here, that's good. So it looks like he used that glider to get himself a squad of commandos and making use of those demos. He's the one whose glider actually survived, remember. Okay, we got the strafing support coming in. Oh, wow. Oh, 222 though, which is pretty decent anti-air. For its cost sense.
Reconnaissance Stuka, fueled and ready to fly.
So got the flak base. One of those strafing planes has gone down already. Oh, there's the demo, and that was on the Shrek squad, and they drop a Shrek. That is horrible. So these squads already double equipped though, can't pick it up. Needs to get GuyFawkes over there, who's now just blobbing the sections. The second strafing plane goes down, so yeah, his ability is just not as good in team games, especially when there's OKW. I mean, in 4v4s, usually these just get one pass off and then they're shot down straight away. Oh, down goes that squad. So now the Axis needs some anti-blob. Oh, sounds like we got a dive bomb coming in around here.
If they attack, the enemy will get a drubbing, thanks to our new anvil tank.
Oh, wow. I
The
didn't,
weapons crew are, I'm afraid, quite dead.
expect it back there. I thought it was going to be up here. I think that got a machine gun.
We're
Maybe.
losing a capture point.
But things have started to go a bit slower now that the elephant is on the field. It's just kind of rumbling from side to side. It hasn't even hit a single thing yet though. It's missed all its shots. Elephant not as good as the JT. Doesn't have as much range. Doesn't have as much damage either actually. It has 240 damage rather than the 320, which does make quite a big difference against the medium tanks. 2 hits versus 3. Pretty poor aim time as well. How are these snipers doing actually? It's that 33 and 13, okay. Well, after all that, after rebuilding his tech truck, he ends up going for a flak panzer anyway. But yeah, I think that's a bit of a waste because there's quite a lot of things can easily take the flak panzer down at this stage. If you need anti-infantry, much better to go for, you know, walking Stuka and then just go for anti-tank vehicles. Well, there was a Firefly trying to flank there, got obliterated by the elephant. Oh, he's using the officer charge here, in they come. Look at them charging in. I think this increases their received accuracy by 75% or something. I don't know, it's like really broken this ability for only 15 munitions. One of the last things that Brits have that are just like really stupid. That just haven't been touched, you know. One of the last pieces of brokenness, that Comet Vet 1 White Foss. I suppose artillery cover's still pretty broken, but at least they nerfed that somewhat. In these situations I don't think there's any real need to retreat a 3-man machine gun when it's, you know, all 3 models were super high health. That's a bit of a waste. But the Allies do have the triple cap running, so they can do whatever they want really. Axis have to push out. We've got another sniper, fresh sniper for Dimitri.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Becomes a recon plane, but is that Centaur still alive? Yeah, Centaur's still alive, so this is going to get shot down straight away.
Enemies trying to take a point from us.
Whoa, it took more than 2 bursts. Okay, there we go, 3. Just saying a bit of veterancy as well. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that was nasty, man. Just completely asleep at the wheel. alrockz has to be more attentive to his Shrek squads. And you do kind of need Shreks when you're running an elephant, because, you know, they're always trying to flank that elephant. Packs, you know, can't rotate very well, so it's good to have Shreks. So if a tank does actually flank you, there's Shreks there to defend the rear armor. Okay, one of the Firefly troops did connect with the elephants. The elephant's taking heavy damage here. This is where you need the Shreks. Oh, but he changed his targets to the flak panzer accidentally. Allows the elephant to escape. Firefly also shooting accidentally at the flak panzer. And elephant coming back in for some reason. It's got a main gun destroyed. It's not going to be much use. Looks like he's using the spotting scopes on the 222 for sight. Good decision there, allowing his elephant to use its max range. And this is just a standard Churchill for GuyFawkes. Very surprised that neither player has gone for the crocodile yet.
A capture point is being overrun.
I feel like Churchill is pretty bad against the elephant, right? So slow, can't flank it. This allows the elephant to get shots off because it's just so slow. And can you still do the double tap with the elephant's target weak point? I'm not sure. Oh! Whoa, sniper goes down. Well, there we go. Churchill. Mission accomplished right there. Taking out. That was the. I'm not sure which sniper that was. I think they were both Vet 3. Fresh JP4 for pomDomz. He's bouncing off the Churchill, so is the Churchill bouncing off the JP4. Pretty fair fight, honestly, between these two. Now we have the Centaur coming in, trying to flank the Raketin, trying to knock that out. Strafing support actually clears the Raketin, so this could be a bit of trouble for the JP4. IC gets decrewed as well. Oh no, this is looking pretty bad for the Axis. Finally shoot down all those planes though. Where's that elephant? Okay, he's only got one Pioneer to repair it, which is unfortunate. He did tick up. Finally we see some indirect fire from the Axis, which would be, you know, so useful against this blobby play of GuyFawkes. And it looks like he's going to do it on that blob. What's that? 6 kills? Not too bad. Just trying to kill this. Trying to kill it. There's a Shrek on this squad though. Churchill's coming forwards. Oh, but what was that? From the other side. Firefly gets the kill. That was just so greedy. Trying to get the kill on this. Completely unnecessary. And there we see the power of the 222. Spots the sniper. Stands no chance of killing it though. One thing that they did improve though in this patch. Oh, nice snipe there, and that was the G43 model. So when I think it's when models go below 75% health, Jaeger lights can snipe them. And one hit. So you know that was probably about 30 damage in that one shot. So I think their normal rifle is maybe 12. Well, maybe it's higher. I don't know, something like that. But that is why Jaegers are so powerful. You're going to snipe the models like that. Yeah, what I was going to say is it's good that they changed it so units can no longer cloak on retreat. That was one of the dumbest things. I'm surprised it took them so long to fix it. So frustrating, like trying to kill a squad on retreat and then they're like cloaking on cover as they run home. Doesn't matter how good your camouflage is, man, if you're sprinting at top speed, I think you're going to be noticed. Oh, he's gone for the spotting scope upgrade on his Panzerwerfer. It looks like he's firing, but this is a long-range Werfer barrage. Oh, gets one wiped though. That's not too bad. This needs tank gun. Oh no, this has got flanked by a Comet. And that's... Oh, Firefly and anti-tank gun from the front. That is the end of the Elephant. It's got a Panther, but just like a little bit too late here. They just kept that Shrek squad alive, man. This could be a completely different game, and yeah, you just got to have more support for your Elephant. You can't allow it to get flanked. We've got another strafing support coming in. Clears out the Raketen straight away. Oh my god, Ovis just got wiped there as well. That is horrible. This thing got Vet 1, just popped the white Foss. Looks like slightly off target though. Perhaps it got flummoxed by the elevation changes there. Anyway, the Axis surrender, and I can understand why. They lost too much. British triumph. Yeah, I think... well, yeah, pomDomz obviously went for the wrong build. I feel like the Axis really needed Walking Stuka or Panzerwerfer a lot earlier so they could annihilate these team weapons and the blobby play of GuyFawkes. And they just had to play a bit more cautiously as well. You know, they lost, or especially alrockz lost a couple squads unnecessarily. I mean, he got lucky that he didn't lose the Elephant the first time, but just needs better support of his Elephant when it's on the field. As for Allies, what do they do right? I mean, they just kind of ground it out, honestly. It was more about what the Axis did wrong than what they did right, I'm afraid to say. Anyway, guys, I'll wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.